Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome to PC Building Simulator. I thought just as kind of a fun one-off sort of video, it would be fun to try and make my real-life PC in this game and just kind of see how well we can translate it. So let's go to free build. Let's just start a new free build game, and I'll just jump into the standard workshop. This way we don't have to worry about money or, unlocking parts or anything like that. And let's just see what we can work with here. So this case is not going to do. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do an exact version of my real PC because some of the parts in my actual PC don't exist in this game. But we can hopefully find something fairly close. So I do have, and in fact, the very first part that we're going to grab will not actually work for my real-life PC. Because I have a Fantex I think it's a Fantex P300A case. It's white, and there are no Fantex parts in this game. So I'll have to pick something that's relatively close. What I'm looking for is a white case, a mid-tower case, that has black interior and a mesh front panel. This is close, but doesn't have the black interior. We've got some other options here. I mean, let's just search by white. I only want to look at the white stuff. So there's like the Cooler Master Box 5, which is like, that's pretty close. We've got Fractal Design stuff. We've got the Meshify C. The thing is, I've got the interior is black on my real PC, but the front panel, the mesh front panel, is all white. So I think we're going to have to compromise a little bit, and I'm just going to have to try and find something that looks pretty close. So I'm kind of leaning towards, like, this, maybe? Like, this is relatively close, I think. No, actually, it's not. Let's try this again. Let's maybe just go with this Cooler Master one. This might work. We'll have to compromise a little bit with the front panel being the wrong color, but that's I mean, there's not really anything in the game that's a perfect match. So let's take off all this stuff. We'll just remove all the things. We can take that drive port out. Get rid of these case fans here. Get the front panel off. Get rid of this case fan as well. And then we can start putting some stuff into this. So I think the first thing we want to do is the motherboard, and we're looking for a Gigabyte X570 Pro Wi-Fi. Which one is it? There's like a million of these. I think this one's probably the closest. I don't remember the exact model, but it's something like this, but I think this looks pretty close to what I've got in my actual machine. So let's just put this thing in. Screw in all the standoffs and motherboard screws. Now, in real life, what I would do is I would do a lot of the stuff that I would put into the motherboard. I would put like the CPU, for example, in, and the RAM and stuff like that before I put the motherboard into the case. But it doesn't give you that option in this game. I can't just assemble the motherboard and then put it in. So that's not a big deal. Now what we're looking for our CPU is... do they not have it? Oh, it's 39. Yeah. We're looking for a Ryzen 9 3950X. So we'll put that guy in. And then memory, I've got 32 gigs of G-Skill Trident Z Neo right there. Just like that. Beautiful. So then, let's put in our thermal paste. Just a little drop of it. And then for our cooler, I've got a 280 millimeter Corsair H115i Pro RGB. And will you not let me put it up? I guess it doesn't let me. That's unfortunate. In real life, I've got this sort of beauty panel that covers up the bottom entirely, and then the radiator sits more up here. But it doesn't look like it's going to let me do that with this case. Again, though, they don't have my actual case, so what can I do? I also have a Corsair power supply. I've got the Corsair RM850X. So that's an actual part that I have. Put that in. And then we need a M.2 drive. And I've got an Intel M.2 drive. They don't have that either. So I think we're just going to go with like something like this. This is looks like I mean, it's just kind of a generic M.2 drive. Nothing super crazy. So we get that in there. And then I also have a 500 gigabyte. It may be under 512 gigabyte. No? Not doing that either, huh? Okay, let's just look at SSDs. It's 480. Okay. But yeah, I've got a 0.5 terabyte SATA SSD as well. And I don't remember what brand, so I'm just gonna go with I think it is a Samsung. But they don't have Samsung stuff. So I'm just gonna go with a Corsair one. That'll be fine. We'll just put that up here. Mine goes on the back, though. It's mounted back here. This case is really not a very good representation, but that's fine. Okay. Next up, let's take those out, and we will put in the graphics card, which is a 2080 Ti Founders Edition. Just throw that in here. And then, basically all we gotta do is... Oh, we also need some more fans. So I need an RGB fan in the back. Something like this. There we go. That should do. And then we just gotta get our cables going. And what we need is black and white striped cables. That's I have cable mod cables in mine, which are these kind of black and white mixes. Also, I will point out that this game doesn't really let you cable manage at all, which is a little bit unfortunate, but still. We'll just get all the stuff all connected up. And there we go. Now, we need to put our PSU mount back. And I guess we can put... No, we can't put the drive bay back. It won't fit. Okay, that's fine. So put the front panel back on. And we will put this side panel on as well, but we'll leave this bit here exposed, at least for the time being. Throw in our boot drive, and then we've just got to hook up... Will you... Why will you not let me... Oh, I guess it's considered cables. Okay, I see. So let's hook up all of our power cables and stuff like that to the back. There we go. And now we should be able to boot this. There we go. We'll restart right off the bat. And what we'll want to do is go into the BIOS and turn on XMP so that our RAM actually functions at the speed it's supposed to. And then we also need RGB lighting, which is, as we know, the most important thing for computer performance. Everyone knows the more RGB lights you have, the faster your computer works. It's just science. And what I have is just a straight white theme. Kind of like that. And it looks like these RGB fans aren't working, but again, like, I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Because the RGB in the game controls only the heatsink that goes over the CPU. It doesn't actually let you mess with these fans, which is kind of annoying. Because in real life, my fans are, in fact, RGB. But I can't remember if I took off the fans and put different ones on. I don't remember. Either way, this is pretty close. This is basically my computer. It's not exact. But, you know, I just thought it'd be kind of fun to take a little look. And I'll put a picture up on the screen of what my actual computer looks like. But yeah, not too bad. It's essentially my PC, at least for now. I'm going to need to do some upgrades. Also, I will say, this retail value is not even remotely accurate. I cannot imagine spending $3,500 on a computer. Although then again, mine was built shortly... Actually, you know what? Come to think of it, I got the 2080 Ti through a sponsored video with NVIDIA. So if it weren't for that, this might actually be pretty close. If I had to actually buy the 2080 Ti. I don't know. Either way, there you have it. My computer, sort of, in PC building simulator. Guys, that is going to do it for today. Hope you enjoyed this just as kind of a little fun one-off video. If you did, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.